All right, caffeine crew, put down whatever you're doing, because if you thought yesterday's drama was wild, today's revelation is about to shake Hollywood to its core. Welcome back to Fame Fallout, your VIP pass to the most unhinged celebrity, meltdowns on the internet. And just a heads up, what I'm about to break down isn't just hot, it's straight up volcanic. So maybe hold off on that next coffee sip because this tea, it's boiling. This isn't a rumor, it's not speculation. This is the kind of headline that sends the internet into full panic mode. And trust me, you're not even slightly prepared for the tidal wave ripping through celebrity royalty right now. It's messy, it's explosive, and it makes the wildest reality shows look like bedtime stories. As always, I've got the details before they hit the trending charts. So grab your cup, steady your nerves, because this scandal, it's out of control. Let's tear right into it. The divorce war between Jackie Christie and Doug Christie has just detonated in a way no one could have predicted. What started as a simple legal split over a jaw-dropping $300 million has now spiraled into utter madness. Think faked documents, public breakdowns, and a defamation lawsuit that's already gone viral. But wait, it gets even crazier. Just when it seemed like things couldn't spiral further, a mystery whistleblower stepped into the spotlight with a DNA bombshell involving Chantel Christie. Now, timelines are twisted, family chats are in shambles, and nobody knows what's real anymore. From betrayal to backstabbing, this Hollywood unraveling is coming apart thread by juicy thread, and we're unpacking every shocking detail. Buckle up, because this might just be the most insane celebrity split of the decade. They've been Hollywood's courtside power duo for years. Jackie and Doug, the ride-or-die couple drenched in glam and spotlight. But now, that love story's in ruins, and what's left behind is nothing but a crumbling facade. And even that's showing cracks. When Jackie finally pulled the pin and filed for divorce citing irreconcilable differences, fans were stunned. But what happened after took this from a breakup to an all-out battlefield. Because Jackie didn't just want out, she wanted it all. And by all, we mean a $300 million payout, claiming she earned it through years of emotional sacrifice and building Doug's empire on and off the court. But Doug wasn't about to roll over. He came locked and loaded with paperwork, bank statements, and hard receipts that flipped the script instantly. From that moment, this wasn't a divorce. It was war. Sources close to the case spilled that Jackie allegedly tried to twist the court's hand using evidence that turned out to be straight-up fake. You heard that right. Forged docs, fake numbers, and statements that legal insiders are calling bold-faced lies. Jackie is reported to have handed over doctored bank records and altered financials, trying to frame herself as the sole architect of Doug's success. But the judge wasn't having it. One look at those files and the courtroom vibe flipped fast. Jackie's entire claim crumbled under its own weight. The court's reaction? Cold, swift, brutal. Legal pros are now saying Jackie's case wasn't just weak. It may actually be criminal. And just when it looked like rock bottom, boom, Doug came swinging. With his image shredded and the public eye turning cold, Doug didn't sit back. He clapped back hard, firing a defamation lawsuit straight at Jackie, accusing her of deliberately poisoning his name and trying to rob him blind. And if you think that's where this ends, not even close. This was just the first spark in a legal inferno. Doug made it clear. Jackie's lies, her forged receipts, and courtroom tricks didn't just cross the line, they lit it on fire. They didn't just damage Doug Christie's reputation, they obliterated it. His public image was shredded, his brand deals vanished overnight, and his business empire began to collapse. But here's the plot twist. The court saw through the smoke and ruled in Doug's favor. According to insiders close to the case, the judge dropped a legal hammer on Jackie Christie, hitting her with a jaw-dropping $300 million in damages. Yes, you read that right. $300 million. Let that number marinate for a moment. If karma was ever looking to set a personal best, This was it. Fans were already in disbelief, treating every update like a live reality show finale. And just when they thought it couldn't get more chaotic, everything exploded again. As Jackie's legal case crumbled, an even more shocking revelation emerged, one that sent the entire internet into full-blown meltdown. Doug Christie received DNA test results. The outcome? He is not the biological father of Chantel Christie. Let that settle in. For decades, Doug raised Chantel as his own daughter, never questioning it until now. Sources close to the courtroom say the ongoing legal battle forced Doug to confront a quiet suspicion he had buried for years. And when the truth finally came out, it hit like a wrecking ball. The fallout was immediate and massive. Fans everywhere were torn. Some rallied around Doug, saying he deserved honesty after so much betrayal. Others turned their anger toward Jackie, asking, "Did she always? No, was this intentional, a calculated cover-up?" The internet became a war zone. TikTok flooded with theories, YouTube channels firing off reaction videos, Reddit threads spiraling out of control. Everyone had something to say, but one thing was undeniable. Hollywood had never seen a scandal. Quite like this, Jackie wasn't just taking losses, she was out here collecting them. First came the divorce, then the defamation lawsuit, and now this DNA bombshell. One fan summed it up brutally. Jackie really fumbled her entire life on camera. Doug gave her loyalty and she served him betrayal on a silver platter. Another commented, Doug Christie went from being the gold standard of husbands to finding out he was living a complete illusion. This is next-level wild. And then there's Chantel, caught in the emotional wreckage of it all. While the internet chewed through every detail of the drama, some fans spared a moment of empathy. One touching comment under her recent Instagram post said, "No matter what the DNA says, that's the only dad she's ever known. This must be destroying her." And that's real. Even behind the scenes, production crews were rattled. Editors froze mid-cut. Assistants dropped their lattes. One crew member reportedly sat in stunned silence, whispering, "Not Doug. Please, not Doug." This wasn't just headline drama. This was the kind of real-life twist that halts production, scrambles legal teams, and rewrites legacies. The atmosphere in the studio was electric. Even the usually silent intern broke character and blurted out, "Jackie Christie just took the biggest L of 2025. And honestly, no lies detected. Since the DNA bombshell dropped, Doug Christie has remained completely silent. No public statements. No interviews. Nothing. Sources say he's heartbroken and taking time to process everything privately. Jackie, on the other hand, has vanished off the grid. No tweets, no stories, no cryptic quotes, but we all know what's likely coming. A Notes app apology, a podcast teaser, and a soft launch into rebranding mode. As for Chantel, no matter what Doug chooses, whether he stays in her life or steps back forever, the damage is done. This is a wound that no court ruling or PR spin can fix. This family will never be the same again. So now it's your turn. What do you think? Did Jackie Christie deserve to lose everything in court? Did Doug finally get the justice he was owed? Or is there another twist still waiting to explode? And here's the real question. Despite the DNA results, should Doug stay in Chantel's life? And do you believe Jackie always knew the truth? Let's hear it all. Your unfiltered reactions, your wild theories, your hot takes. Drop them in the comments and let's talk about it. And while you're here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because the way things are going in Hollywood right now, another bombshell is just around the corner. Keep your mugs full, your eyes wide, and your notifications on. The next scandal is coming, and you're going to want a front row seat.